YouTubers and random Doctor Who fans, it is me, Ozzy, one part of the Modern Supreme YouTube channel, and welcome to episode 2 of a brand new series. Wait, episode 2? But where's episode 1? Well, after the success of the Doctor Who B&M set ideas video, that is the most popular video on my channel, so I thought, why not do a follow-up? And I thought, better than that, let's do a series. So let's do a regular installment of these things just for a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh, just to see what I want from the Doctor Who B&M sets. Just my wish list, my personal wants and needs, and there's a playlist for you in my channel, so if you want to check out episode 1 and the rest of the episodes in this series, then go ahead and binge watch them all. Oh, and while you're at it, make sure you like and subscribe, that really does help me out a lot. So like I said, these are going to be my personal picks for B&M sets, so I may twist the rules a little bit, you know, I might throw in a couple of extra quid here and there, but it's just what I want to see, what I've always wanted to see, and just what would make me a very happy bunny indeed. But without further ado, there is a way that you, the viewer, can get involved in these videos. Yes, that's right. How, I may hear you ask? Well, quite simply, drop in the comments below your dream B&M set, and I will pick the best one or the top voted comment for the next video and actually make a mock-up Photoshop kind of thing, just so it's included in my wave, so make sure you drop that down below in the comments. So kicking things off, I just thought I'd let you know that this episode is all new series, so if you're a classic fan, then make sure you subscribe, or if you're already subscribed, then wait for the next episode, which will be all classic. Then after that, I'll probably do a new series and classic and vary it up a little bit so every episode's not exactly the same. So without further ado, let's go on to set number 1. So my pick for set number 1 would be a Series 2 collector's set. I have always wanted a fully articulated 10th Doctor, and I believe that this is the time to release one. Now, we know that this has been prototyped, thanks very much to Captain Jimmy Pie for letting us know about that, because it was always a murmur in the background of maybe they've made a 10th Doctor fully articulated, but it's official that they have actually prototyped one up. Unfortunately, we never actually got one, so I thought, what better way to release it than in this 3-pack, and re-release it in future sets with future variants, because why not? So the second figure I've got is Rose Tyler in her outfit from Girl in the Fireplace. Now this does require new tooling, it will require just a new shirt piece and a new hairpiece, because the Series 2 Rose has like a V-neck kind of thing, and this one isn't V-neck. It's a t-shirt and not actually a shirt. So that will have to be new, and the hairpiece will have to be a new curly hairpiece because she got a perm in that thing. Probably not a perm, I don't know. What is hair? I don't know these things. I'm a guy, I don't know anything to do with hair. But I'm actually really proud of how this mock-up came out, so that's cool. And I think we do definitely need another Rose Tyler variant. It would be really nice to get the fully articulated Series 1 variant, but is that ever going to happen? I have no idea. So third and finally in this set, we should get the Ghost Cyberman. Now, whether or not B&M and character will stretch the budget to doing transparent figures, I don't know, but there's going to be a couple more transparent figures in this video. I've always wanted the Ghost Cyberman. Ever since I saw the prototype, I've always wanted it. Now, I'd change it up slightly. I'd maybe add some white streaks or something, just so it's varied up a little bit from the original release, just to keep that original one still rare, because you don't really want to dilute that market, because it's so nice to own very expensive and very rare prototypes. I should know. But no, it's just, I think it's time to finally release this thing. Come on guys, what are you waiting for? So that was the Series 2 collector's set. Now next up we have the Series 6 collector's set. I think there's a couple in here that you guys will appreciate, especially if you're a Series 6 fanboy like myself. I love Series 6, nobody else does. So from the beginning we've got the Cyberleader or Cyberlord, which people refer to it as, which I don't know where that came from, but let's just call him Cyberlord. The Cyberlord from A Good Man Goes to War. So he's got the Cybers Industries chest, no, he's got the Mondas chest, and he's got the Next Doctor head sculpt. There is nothing new here. They're all interchangeable parts, so it's quite an easy one for them to do, and I'm really baffled as to why we've not got this thing yet, because it was kind of a variant that stood out in the fandom, and people really did like it. And obviously I have the gun accessory too. They've already included a gun accessory with the Cybers Industries Cyberman, so there's no reason why they wouldn't do it here. Now okay, I know this one kind of does require a lot of new tooling, but the next one is the Series 6 11th Doctor in Greencoat. I really love this outfit, I think it's really cool, and it's such a shame that we never got one. I never understood why. So what needs to be done for this is, I'm guessing a new torso piece, arms and jacket will have to be made, because I'm sure the tooling doesn't really cooperate when it comes to like a long coat and a short tweed jacket, so I'm sure we'd have to get an entirely new body piece, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. Up the price a little bit and I'll happily buy it because we've wanted this thing for a very long time, and all the customs kind of suck a bit, and that's not a dig at anybody. I tried making a custom of this several times and it just looked terrible because none of the jackets are really good enough to resemble that. So character, but obviously you keep the head sculpt from the Series 7B Matt Smith one, or the Series 6 one, and you keep the legs from every single Matt Smith figure that's ever been made, so you can save money there. Now third and finally, I know that this probably isn't entirely a popular choice. I don't think anybody apart from me would really want this, but ever since I saw the character building range I thought, it'd be so nice to get that in 5-inch.
That's what she said! Michael!
It is a silent figure, but bear with me, it is the hologram silent figure. So that means it's transparent, like an opaque, brownish kind of plastic it should be casted in, and with all the nice lines and things to make it look like it's actually a hologram. I know this appeared very, very, very briefly, but I just think it's a really cool variant, and I love the gimmick of see-through toys. What can I say? Please release a clear SBO, Jack Specific. So yeah, that's the Series 6 collector's set. Maybe pushing it on a couple of those, but oh, it's just something that I would just love to get my teeth into.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
So next up we have the final set, which I'm sure a lot of people will think, they're never gonna make that, and they're probably never gonna make it, but this is my list, and I don't know, I'm greedy. So I mean, crucify me. But I think it is time, since they are actually releasing prototyped figures, they released their Troughton with a fur coat. Spoiler guys, from a leak, I think we're probably going to be getting either the Herndal First Doctor figure in the 5 Doctors box set that's coming out later this year, or we are probably going to get a repaint of the Troughton. So those are two essential prototypes which we've had prototyped before. So I don't think it's too far-fetched to think that we would get a holographic Ninth Doctor at some point. It's just the infamous figure that everybody wants. Come on guys, you've got to agree that you all want this. It got taken out of the original wave because I think it was probably too costly. But then again, in 2013, they bit the bullet and released a holographic 10th Doctor figure, which I'm sure sold very well. So that leads me on to the 10th Doctor. He's going to be in the set as well, but revised paint apps, I think they should cast the jacket and the trousers in a more of an opaque kind of black kind of thing. I don't know, just something that's not a completely transparent blue. I think that doesn't quite work, so I think that the clothes should have like a tinge of colour to them. And then third and finally, we get a reuse of the figure in the previous set, reuse the sculpt completely, a Series 6 holographic Greencoat 11th Doctor from Let's Kill Hitler. Very brief again, but I think it's a really cool variant. So yeah, that's the holographic set. I would love to have that thing. So cool. How would I make a custom of a holographic Greencoat 11th Doctor? Okay, so that's it for the 3 packs. I'm only doing 5 packs per episode just to keep the pace of this thing going a bit better because I don't want too many sets. There's not going to be any TARDIS sets in this either because I think we've had enough of TARDISes for at least 10 years, to be honest. So the first set of the Daleks is the Asylum of the Daleks Collector's Set. Keeping true to the 2-pack idea of the history of Dalek sets, I've included a metallic red drone and a darker bronze Series 7 Dalek. I say darker Series 7 bronze Dalek because if you know your Dalek prop history, these Daleks were freshly painted and they were darker than the Russell T Davies era ones. We never got that in 5-inch, we got it in 3.75 inch, but we never got it in 5, and it'd be really nice to have one of those. I'd buy so many of these things. And a new Parliament drone Dalek, the metallic red Dalek. While I do prefer the Daleks in their original colours, that's not a joke, we need a metallic red Dalek, finally. And the colour on the Asylum one that they released a few years back was a bit too orangey, so it'd be really nice to get like a burgundy, deep burgundy, glossy red. Thanks computer. I would ask for entirely new sculpting with this because we know that the Paradigm had a hunchback problem. It didn't look great, and I think if you released this with the less hunchback, so you'd have to get an entirely new body sculpt, an entirely new base sculpt, but you can reuse all the other parts. I think it would be a good investment because I think a lot of people do have a soft spot for the metallic red drones in that episode. And then if you wanted to do, you could do like a B set where you use that same tool in again do a blue strategist and then do a C set and have the white supreme instead. So third and finally, a set which I would buy a lot of, even though personal opinions about the episode aside, I still love the design of the defense drone Daleks, so I'd love to get my hands on one in action figure form. So yeah, it's just everybody had this idea, a 2-pack of a defense drone and a SS, whatever the hell those Daleks were. That would be such a nice set to have. Right, these 2 Dalek sets, character, if you're listening, I would buy at least 6 of each of them because I want 6 red drones, I want 6 Parliament Daleks, I want 6 defense drones, and I want 6 of the SS squad. And I'm not joking. And I'm sure there's many other people like me who would buy loads of these things. And your general public, they like Daleks, so they would buy it. So it's one of those things, it's an investment that is totally worth your time, character. Sure, in the fandom they want the most loved, but if you double it up with a bronze Dalek with a new arm, people are going to buy it, so those were my picks for the Doctor Who B&M sets. Let me know down below what you thought, and like I said before, let me know your dream B&M set, and who knows, I might just pick it for the next video. So, take care guys, love every single one of you, especially you, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.